your real estate broker in Orange County, Los Angeles, California, and we're live talking about Jimmy Carter. So Jimmy Carter was the first president that I had full semi-adult attention on from the beginning of his presidency to the end and all the horrible things in between. So Jimmy Carter just passed away at age 100, and everyone agrees he was a good person. Certainly better person than Joe Biden of the Biden crime family. So that's why Jimmy Carter was only the second worst president in my lifetime. Biden easily takes the cake as the first worst president of my lifetime. So Jimmy Carter, however, was a pretty close second. It's just that he was not a career criminal. He was pretty much the opposite of Joe Biden. He was open, honest. There was no family members that were conducting anything remotely similar to crimes or these schemes that Crackhead Hunter was doing the whole time and giving Joe Biden the 10% of the profits. So that's why, and I'll tell you what were the horrible things that Jimmy Carter did. What matters sometimes is the results. So I had to live through the results of Jimmy Carter's presidency, which was gas prices were sky high, and there was a shortage at the same time. So to create high prices and a shortage simultaneously is about as bad as it can get. So not only do we have to pay a lot for gasoline, but you can only fill up your car every other day. Plus, he was so anti-American in a way, and so pro, Iran for the biggest example, that he let the Iranians kidnap, like 73 Americans, some large number, and then just hold them there in captivity for I think the majority of his presidency. So, and then when he did try to rescue them, it was a feeble and failed attempt at a rescue. And as the commander-in-chief, he's responsible for the failure of the rescue. And then he's responsible for not getting those Americans released. So it was those things, plus all the socialism that he instituted, horrible socialism regarding gasoline. He put gas station owners in jail because if they could not keep up with his horrendously horrible bureaucratic red tape nightmare that he created for the gas station owners. They didn't ask for that when they opened a gas station. They didn't ask for this new crazy bureaucracy and making them the police of this crazy, very crazy idea of, getting gasoline only every other day. And gas lines around the block, you had to wait for hours to get gasoline, just like they do in Venezuela. So it's these socialist Venezuelan policies that Democrats are mostly known for, where they think that they can control everybody and that they can essentially control the economy and all that socialist and communist stuff that has been proven to not work for 100 years. If it worked, then the Soviet Union would be the richest, happiest country in the world, and it's not. Soviet Union's out of business. If it worked, then Cuba would be the happiest and wealthiest place on earth. It's not. Cuba is completely a disaster. And same thing with all the communist countries. This is what Jimmy Carter was in favor of, is this psycho-socialism that not only did it not work, it just makes people miserable and makes everybody that much more poor. So that's Jimmy Carter, who just passed away at 100 years old. May he rest in peace, and glad that he's not president and that we don't have anybody like him coming as president in the very near future. All right, so that's Jimmy Carter, dead at 100. Thanks for joining me live. You're going to be seeing some very exciting stuff from me in 2025, probably the most exciting stuff ever. So hope that you are part of it, and much of that is around NTAR. So keep your eye on NTAR.com, www.entar.com. Thanks for joining me, Corey Chambers, your friend and your real estate broker in Los Angeles, live talking about Jimmy Carter, who is no longer alive. Talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.